Okay. We are. Wait. My legs itching. Okay, we are here. We are done. We're going on and doing stuff. We're doing stuff. So today we're grinding everyone to Elite 4 levels. So the final level for this is I need to open my Nuzlocke tracker. 1 second, Nuzlocke app. So level 58 is the level we can enter the fight with Wallace. So I would say we go into the Elite 4 with 50, either 57 or 56. I'm more of a 56 and a half guy. So we have like a bit of leeway, or 56 in general. Because we will probably otherwise overlevel Richard. Now, saying that Richard could be overleveled, we need to still like do the grinding, and so I would say 56 is the way to go, because yeah, 56, because the melodic is level 58, so, and the rest will be around about 56 or 57 probably. Just to have like the rest of the team basically follow the 2-level structure that the Elite 4 has, and then like melodic being like 1 level above. That's it, like usually how that works. I think that's how it works in Gen 3. I think it was like the same with Steven. So we have 3 hours basically of streaming. Let's use them wisely. Level a bit. Just talk. And beat up some reporters, right? So we know that it takes roundabout again, 5 to 6 minutes to kill these 3 times. For the grind sesh, I have turned off animations. Just so the combat happens quicker. So anyways, how has everyone's day been? If someone is here already. So, let's go over here and fight these clowns again. If we get too boring, like with a playthrough in general, then we can actually go and turn on other music, just so we have something different to listen to, except for the same 3 sounds that we hear. Richard grew. Denkies did nearly leveling up again, I think. 1 sec, I turn on my Nuzlocke tracker on the side, my stream app, yeah. Denki should be leveling up now. So Denki just needs 1 more level. And then we are basically like ready for Denki to enter the Elite 4. Then we train the next Pokemon. One sec, I got a WhatsApp. I'm confused what my brother's writing. So regardless, we're doing the quick grind. Like, I'm getting a bit ready, and then like once I have the flow, it will be quicker. Brother. Dude, they're one trip, man. Yo, Thorpe, how are you doing? So anyways, now that I've like strengthened myself with like 3 potato chips, oh, you watched it all? Dude, that was 4 hours. Thanks. I'm doing fine. Well, fine is like a little bit of a lie. My little brother got hospitalized today. Nothing serious. He has like a bit of like stomach aches and stuff like that, like for quite some time now. But apparently nothing like super serious. But like I'm still worried as a big brother, you know. Okay, that's why I started so late. I would have like started like 2 hours early, but I was at my little brother. No. He has like some like pressure on his stomach, but only if he presses like on a certain spot. And when he like does certain movements. And so like, I don't want to talk too much about it because like, I don't want to like indulge like, or like invade his privacy, but, he like said something like that. So, I was at the hospital today. He's like fine. He does not have like anything apparently that seems to point at like something bad. But they will look at him tomorrow. But they do like some stuff today still. So yeah, then I left when he said, okay, I'm laying down. And he wanted to maybe turn on the stream. So maybe he's like watching right now. But yeah, like he had like a day off, or basically like, or like would have had a day off. So he was like, because he came from like a vacation in Spain, so he was like, okay, I'm going to the doc, and the doctor did a few checks. Yeah. Like if something is with family, I try to like go there instantly. Like that's important to me. So yeah, like I was with him and we talked about the Nuzlocke, and then like he said, oh okay, and I was like maybe you want to watch, and he's like, maybe. He didn't even know I was doing a Nuzlocke. So if you're watching, Marco, you can like send me a WhatsApp and then I say hi to the few people that are watching. But yeah. My little brother is like a fighter nature. Like, no matter what it is, he will get through that. But it doesn't seem to be something very drastic. But maybe like, I don't know. We will see tomorrow. Like tomorrow they do the stuff, and if he needs a surgery or not, like we will see. But he's fine. So regardless, we are doing the grind here. I'm looking at this. This is like the I think the 3rd time. No, is it the 3rd or the 2nd time? It's the 2nd time we're doing this, right? in this stream. Because we had like shitty low rolls in like every other fight. So we are doing the reporter grind because if you do the reporter grind right, which we are doing right now, the reporter grind is the easiest way to gain experience if you are efficient with it. And we're not the 100% perfect on the inputs and not 100% fast on the inputs. But, that's a very big but, and I cannot lie, we are getting a lot of experience. Like, Denki is short of level 56. The problem is you don't see the experience bar. So I'm thinking about, like, seeing if one of the overlays has... I don't know if I want to train a Bagon for the Elite Four. Is the thing. I don't know if I want one for the team at the moment. I'm not 100% sure, but we can get one and train one up, like, quickly. In which case, cave is Bagon? That's like the only problem. I don't know if like the problem is if I know it wasn't a cave. The problem is we don't have a Geodude. Nice. Okay, Denki is level 56. We don't need more, I think. Denki is done. We are switching over to the next Pokemon. We're going to the Pokemon Center. We heal up. We move items first. And now we move Pokemon. It was a bit bad, but I'm still not 100% sure if I want to have a Bagon. I like Bagon, but I don't know where it's like where I would use it properly. Because the problem is, the trainers that Bagon would be good against all have Ice Beam. Who do we level next? In theory, it doesn't matter. Let's get Gyarados in. Experience share. Yes, I would love to change them. We switch you with you. We switch you with... The thing is, 90% of my team has Ice Beam. And Surf. Like, I'm pretty good covered against Drake, I feel like. The only Pokemon I'm not very good covered against is his Kingdra, which I know he has in Emerald, only in Emerald. But I don't think it has double team strats if I remember correctly, but I'm not looking that up. Again, I'm not spoiling myself. I tried to do these out of like memory. Need to use the old noggin, you know. But like Bagon, like the problem is like Bagon would not be useful for any like most other of the Elite Four. Glacier Bagon would be bad because it's a free one-shot for Glacier. Drake can go horribly wrong, and Wallace also has Ice Beam on many of the Pokemon. And like Sydney, I have Richard for. Richard will just one-shot Sydney. Like, Sydney is a joke to me. Like, Dark type is nothing. I will do something just to minimize the chance of randomly getting attacked. We switched those two up. The main reason being because of Intimidate, we have less random encounters. Random encounters, like Intimidate as an ability, has the passive effect of reducing encounter rate. So we don't get a random wing gull where we go over the small waterway. I don't want to have a random encounter in my Pokemon games. I want them controlled. Bagon would have been, by the way, a catch. In hindsight, Bagon would have been a catch if I would not have gotten Kermit back. Because I thought if I don't get Kermit back, but get Krelly back, I would have taken Bagon as like a backup for... or if like Carpi would have died, I would have had a backup Dragon Dancer. But that would not be the case. Bang. I don't want to give an interview. No, thank you. And the beautiful thing is, because we have basically unlimited money now, thanks to the amulet coin, like literally... Like, I have more money than when I bought the 99 hyper potions and the 99 restores. Like, we can grind as long as we have PP left. And don't need to stop for the Poké Center. That's how we like leveled the 9 levels, no, the 10 levels on Electrodes quickly. No, it was 11, right? 11 levels. I wish there was like even less animations, so it just tells me the text of Intimidate. Because the Intimidate is like 4 or 5 seconds that you always lose with this. So Richard will be... Carpi will be one of the longest guys you run with. But we need to have Carpi run with Richard. So we have the Magneton one-shot, so it does not one-shot critters. Like, we could probably survive one of those Thunderbolts, but not with a crit. Nope. Okay. Fuck. I'm way too slow on the thing there. I'm like in Street Fighter mode where I try to do a Hadouken, basically with that motion, and I'm very slow with that. I've become slower and slower. Anyways, explode and Magneton. Mark Punch. And Carpi should be like getting close to leveling up. And Carpi gets the ding. No, not already. The problem with Gyarados is it also needs a lot more experience. It's like, I think it's in the slow leveling group. The benefit of like leveling like this, like you could level with equal experience, you wouldn't lose anything, I think. Not even a single experience point. The thing is, I want to funnel some Pokemon so everyone can train with Richard. Because Richard is just the best training partner to have. Because he just one-shots the Magneton. With our heavy like water focus, it's just the best choice we have. Would be different for like Kermit. Kermit can carry his own weight, but I don't trust Kermit to outspeed the Magneton. Richard can with the Mark Punch. That is why I said I need to level Richard to a level where Mark Punch one-shots basically always. Mark Punch. Why did I do that? I was way too fast. Fuck. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's Rock Smash. And then we go up. And then we go to the right. And then we do the fight again. So, we just use Mark Punch and kill the Magneton. Here comes the Surf. And here comes the kill. Richard is like getting close to the 53. It could very well happen that Richard, out of all the people, may be like leveled once he gets before he gets to train with everyone. So the next one we are training with is Tentacruel. Ah, fuck, I was at the wrong one. Oh man, I'm so dumb. That's the first time I'm fucked that up. Like I basically got the one wrong, where I start the game and they're at the wrong spot. Yes, I have done that, but never have done this mistake. Magneton and explode. Look at what happens now. Look. And kill. Come on. Kabi is leveled half, like, for the stuff. I don't want to switch the UI on this one, but we need to like think about a different UI way you see the experience. Maybe I can see that. One sec. basic card. Digital Hex. Can you have the Sword and Shield style team? Maybe we can do something different here, but I like the animated sprites right now because you can see the experience. Nah, it is fine. You don't like. I'm thinking about like if you want to see the if you want to see like the Pokemon like experience in the HUD, but believe in me, we are like halfway done. At least like we need to talk to like exchange information right now. Like switching my overlay is like a thing I would do between streams, not during the stream. The benefit is, like, after half an hour, we have gotten a few levels, actually. Not many, but a few, because Gyarados just takes longer to grind. I don't know why my Gyarados has so much special defense, by the way. It has like a lot of special defense and a lot of attack. Like it has at the moment 138 attack and like 124 special defense. Richard leveled up. Come on, Richard, use Mark Punch. Don't get confused. I'm already confused, Richard. Let's use Möwe and fly over there. I don't know why I healed up now, but now that I'm here, I don't need to do that. There's no reason. After this battle, Gyarados will be 52. I think we can actually do the Elite Four this stream. If we get to the Elite Four this stream, we could finish Emerald today. 52. Copy leveling up, dude. It's great. Mover, fly me to Neverland. Fuck, it was the wrong one. Why did I do that now? Dude, I'm so stupid. Let's try that again. The best thing that we could do for the champ, I realized, would be I think he starts with the Whale Lord, but I'm not sure. Or he starts with something else. I don't think he starts with the Whiscash. So if he does not start with the Whiscash, I just realized we could use Denki. Knock out the first Pokemon. He switches over to Whiscash. Switch out to Carpi. Just take the hit. Doesn't matter. And just grind him down, right? Because Carpi does damage down, so like a Surf, well, it has like Surf or Hydro Pump. We can work around that. Sometimes, yes. Hi, Jamie. Like, sometimes I watch some channels, yeah, but I tend to, like, watch more, like, topical videos. I like more, like, video essays and podcasts. It's usually my thing. And, like, analyses and stuff like that. Or fact videos. But I love, for example, challenge runs and stuff like that is also something I really enjoy watching. So, I just love to, like... While I'm doing like my laundry and stuff like that, I just love to like play like some of like the I would say more of the interesting like topical videos. For example, like a list of like the best Pokemon in like this region, or like if you have like if you could have like a starter, like the starter choice of like every generation. In like every region, which one would be the best? Like hypotheticals, I love like as well. So that is something I really enjoy. Like there's like a lot that I love, but usually like when I watch someone like Smallland or fuck, how did I forget his name right now? Shit. Am I stupid? Give me one sec. I'm stupid. Point Crow. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I did not realize Point Crow, man. I like Point Crow. Like I love like these guys. I love like a few other Pokemon channels that do like challenge stuff. I love Pokemon quizzes. I love I'm like I don't know, I became like more and more over the years. I became like a TV watcher where I'm like, oh, I love this quiz show. But sometimes I love to watch a challenge run while I'm like, I lay down in bed and just like watch a half-hour video. I just do that sometimes. Something I need to pay attention to is the thing. Like I know how much content fucks with your attention span. I just don't want that for me. Which is why I play runs like these, just to keep like my spirits high and just like to focus. Because again, like a normal Nuzlocke where you can overlevel is just like you can win that easily, right? You just overlevel and just one-shot everything. With this, you need to like be a bit more specific, do a bit more specific grinding and stuff like that. Can one teleport out of the Elite Four? Like, honest question. I've never tried that. Or like with teleport or like dig. Bang. The thing is, Carpi is like so slow at leveling, dude. Remember how quick Electrode level? Like, Carpi is like getting to level 53 now. Like, next fight, Carpi will be 53. And then we still have like 6 levels to go. 3 levels to go. Then we need to get like 3 other Pokemon through the grind. First we start with Amber, our Tentacruel. Then we go with the Explode. And then last but not least, Kermit. I don't know if I like Intimidate, right, as an ability. What does Intimidate represent? Because Gyarados is scary, yes, but like also, I wouldn't be scared of a fucking Explode, dude. That is a walking jump scare. Level 53! Gabby and Ty beaten again. By the way, I hate that my Gyarados has a modest nature. Modest is the worst thing it could have had. And not the worst thing, right? Oh, wait, modest is attack down, right? Yeah, it is one of the worst things. I would have loved special attack up and say something else down, like defense, because there's not many normal like physical attacks that hurt Gyarados. Or like any defense lowering nature would have been nice. So I just keep like attack and special attack up, because in Gen 3 special attack is so important to Gyarados. Except if we go with a different setup, but I don't, so... In theory, for like single player, you do not need to do that as much, but they're like huge boosts. Like, you should not neglect them. Let's say it like this. Like it makes a very big difference on higher levels. Same with IVs. Like you think. So as like someone who plays a lot of who has played a lot of RPGs, the difference of like having basically like good IVs, right, at level 50, having basically 10% more scaling in your stat is super good. It's just free real estate, right? The same with natures. The same with EVs. Like, in theory, if you like have a fully good trained team, like none of the games are hard. Not a single one. Which is the fun about Nuzlocke. You don't get retries, right? You have like a one team and you need to make the best of it. But it can make the difference between like if I pick water Pokemon A or B. For example, Tentacruel with a mild nature is, I think, mild was special defense up or something like that, and attack down. It's perfect because it is like I don't attack with Tentacruel. I just dish out hard hits at high speed. But like that is like very min-maxy. I just love when you have like a challenge to min-max that. Like general min-maxing is like something that is like I don't feel that fond about it anymore. Except for a game that wants you to min-max. Like there's absolutely games that say okay, min-max or die, right? But in games where I don't need to do that, I don't like to min-max anymore. I'm like more on the team casual there, where I'm like, okay, you can make everything work. And like my endless runs of suboptimal builds have proven that it is possible. You just have to put in more time. But like, I beat Elden Ring with fist weapons and it's not optimal at all. I beat like the DLC with that. I beat like I don't need like super optimal meta builds. Like, no. Same with XCOM. Like, if I would have Earthquake, if I wouldn't have given Earthquake to Gyarados, I would have taken a Sand Slash with me to the Elite Four, probably. For the very first time, actually. Because I don't care, because if I lose, right? I would be angry at the first moment, but like, that is like my thing. And I'm still standing behind the point, like behind like the opinion that with the guide, Gabrielle doing well. Yeah, rematch. Oh, Gabrielle actually wants like caught me about a rematch. Whoa. Like, I am always of the opinion, if you play with a guide, everyone can beat a game with a guide. Like, definitely. Just put a bit of time in it and you can beat a game with a guide. Or like, even less time. Like, that's why I don't enjoy raiding anymore that much in MMOs. Or like, lose interest in raiding a bit. Because, as cool as raiding is, to play with other people, you're just running after like a Excel sheet, and that is like becoming boring after a while. And the same goes with many single player game guides. Like, for example, like playing Cyberpunk with like a guide is like, okay, you're first of all, why you're always Cyberpunk is a power fantasy. Like every build is overpowered, but like other than that, there's like more than enough people who are playing Cyberpunk. Oh, I need to have the oh no. There's more than enough people who look up the best build in Cyberpunk, and I'm like, dude, just throw in a few hacks, just let the heads explode. You never take a point of damage. It's an insta-win button, right? I think optimizing and theory crafting are like the interesting part about many games, but just like playing the very best performer all the time is just at some point boring. I don't want to feel good because someone else told me how to be good. I want to feel good because I found a way to be good, right? That's why I play most games blind, like, except if I'm hard stuck. $54, baby. Dude, the experience gets very thin now. Like, I saw how much experience Gyarados got, and that is not much. Yeah, Gyarados needs a lot more rounds. Gyarados has like that's small of like a bar. It's like we need a few more rounds. Punch. But Gyarados will, like, before the first hour, we have round about 2 of these Pokemon leveled up. The third one happens passively with Richard. But the other 3 are like the more annoying ones. Yeah, hi Fia. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Lady. Explode. I will, after this round, I will turn on other music. So we don't have the same VFX over and over and over again. I know this can get very annoying to some people. I don't care that much, but... Oh, now I know what you said with one more round. Okay, I think you saw the PP, right? Quickly give that, where is it? Hyper Potion. Just so we don't get unlucky crit or something like that. What am I doing? Then we surf over there. After this round, we need to go to the Poké Center. Or we go in the Poké Center. Yeah, why do I want to like go in the Poké Center after Fortree? Let's just go into the Poké Center after this. I could have gone to the Poké Center right now. I don't know why I wasted the money. I just realized that. The amount that Richard needs, like, experience-wise, needs less than, like, Cappy is staggering, dude. Because Richard is nearly at level up again. Like, Cappy has, like, surpassed it, of course, but, Richard just is, like, keeping up because it's, like, in a faster level group. So, I forgot to rest at the Poké Center. I'm so dumb, man. Let's do it like this. Are you ready for this? Mark Punch. Insta kill. Crit Cappy, I believe in you. Fuck. Richard became confused. Oh my god, Ice Beam. Come on, Richard, hit him in the face. Go quick one. I think we are getting to 56 only after the hour, yeah. After the 1 hour mark. If we are half an hour like early to let's say it like this. If I level up at the very end of when I want to stop the stream, which is in 2 hours. If I get ready for the Elite Four there, I will do the Elite Four first. Like I will do them this stream. Otherwise, no. If I realize the grind is taking too long, then no. I don't know how many, like in what experience groups the other two clowns are, but like the ones that I will level last. But if it takes as long as Gyarados, that will take a while. Mark Punch. Mark Punch, baby, one more time. Okay, let's kill everyone. I want to turn on music, right? I'm an old forgetful man. Mark Punch. Let's do... Give me 1 sec. Apps. Good, we have done this, and then we're doing this. I think this is a bit more, no, we don't want to learn Hyper Beam. I was thinking about getting Hyper Beam. The problem is the 90% hit chance. If we get rid of something else. Because with Dragon Dance, we have that. But maybe, and that is a very big maybe, I will get Return. Yes. So anyway, I will turn off the music a bit for you so you hear it better. So it's a bit better in terms of like listening to like something else. I have bad memories with my Shining Pearl Nuzlocke. Let's say like this. I think the Shining Pearl Nuzlocke is the first one that I've wiped the most times to. Because how hard the Elite Four is. I wiped one time to Faulkner. Or what his name is. Like the guy, the 8th gym leader. I died to him once. And then like to the Elite Four, I died like multiple times. Because Cynthia fucked me up. Like Cynthia with like perfect IVs and EVs. It's like absurd how good Cynthia's team is. I find it funny that they took all the criticism of the Pokemon games being too easy and just made the hardest Elite Four in any game that are actually quite a challenge, which I like. They're even harder instead of like any other Elite Four they could have picked. So this is a Pokemon remix in the background of like copyright-free Pokemon mixes. So we are flying back to Fortree. And doing our loops. Loop-de-loop, loop-de-loop, loop-de-loop. Again, I said yesterday that this will be a bit more of a boring stream. Because you need to grind. Again, I am all for like the super balls. I'm all for like doing that as like a rare candy trick. Like we give us rare candy and just do the secret boss. That is fine to me because I'm not ready to like. I say that right now. I've done it once. And I never want to grind for Steven or Red again. It's not worth the time investment. For like one optional fight after the Elite Four, you're wasting 10 to 15 hours. It's just not worth it. So we're like doing the thing, which I did with the same rule set with Red in Soul Silver. Which I find the most fair is like 3 levels below the ace. And you get rare candies. And if you fail, you fail. If you win, you win. Look, Dynamic Punch would be cool if it wasn't like a 50-50. So for like Steven, I do the same. I said like maybe most streams I will just rare candy that one. Because Steven's is absurd. Like 80 is like 78, sorry, but like it's nearly 80. I'm not grinding to that. It's like after the Elite Four, it's like still like if you have the like if you want to get from ace to ace, so from Milotic to Steven's Metagross, you need to grind 20 levels. I'm not doing that. That is more than we are doing right now, double that amount of levels with less experience per level, like less percentage per battle. So no. Also, like the gym trainer refights are like horrendous for farming. Like this works if you just grind the Elite Four, but if I would grind the Elite Four, if we would make the rule of me grinding the Elite Four to get to the Steam rematch, I would say every death does not count, just so we level up. Otherwise, I'm like grinding this shit here. Again, for the Elite Four, absolutely fine. We're spending like 3-4 hours for like the grind. We have like some time to talk. But if you have like 15 hours of grinding, I don't have enough topics to talk about. Like, we could talk about the weather. We could talk about my beliefs. We could talk about philosophy. Like, I studied that for quite a long time. But other than that, and like it's like not that it's like work that you put in. I just sit here and press the same buttons over and over and over again without thinking at some point and one-shotting everything. So that is why I say like for the post-champion fight, it's a bit different because like the time is so long and you have put so much grind into it without thinking with a guaranteed success chance. That's the thing. Like, after the champion, your team is so fast, you one-shot everything in the first turn. You're like moving first and one-shot everything. So why not speed it up, right? It's like the same as like fucking daily quests in MMO for like reputation for faction. Dude, why are we doing this? We're doing the same quest for weeks just because it's time gated. It's just a waste of time. And I'm not like all for like instant rewards. Like, you should work for your rewards, but like getting the team through the Elite Four is reward enough for me. Like, if someone dies for the Elite Four, then I would be willing to maybe grind that up to a certain level until we know, okay, it's a guaranteed grind. But then again, like, I don't know. We did the same for the Dark Trio in Soul Silver, and it worked fine. The Dark Trio died, and I think it died, right? Did the Dark Trio die? I need to see him in Discord. By the way, we have a Discord. It's bad, but hey, sometimes I write in that and say when I stream. I actually need to do that more. But usually, like, when I say, okay, I stream tomorrow, I don't need to post a schedule. Though I want to post schedules a bit. Though I want to switch my schedule over to, like, Monday, Wednesday, and probably Sunday. And then altering, like some weeks Friday or Saturday, maybe. I definitely want to do more Sunday morning streams, but I need to get out of bed on Sunday morning. I can do that, and I want to do that. And then basically get every day to like 4 hours. That would be the thing. 3 to 4 hours. I think that's fine. Like, sometimes an 8-hour stream is cool, but I don't want to overdo it, right? Like, the 8-hour streams are like long and they're fun. Especially if like people go to bed and wake up and they're back because of the time zone difference. It's funny. It's like, okay, I'm going to bed now. And then later it's like, oh, you're still streaming. Yes, I am. I have no other things to do today. And going after your hobby is, like I say, don't let people tell you if you're like sitting for a day at home and you're doing like a grind. Or you're playing a game and you're having fun and it takes like 7 hours. And like you at least get up to like shit and piss, right? And shower. Please shower. Like, everyone who says I don't shower for like 3-4 days, please shower. But like those people, like, it's fine. It's a hobby. Some people sit like 7 hours, 8 hours in front of the TV on a Sunday, so you're not worse than your parents in that regard. Oh, Kapi's level. Oh fuck, Kapi leveled up. I didn't see that. Oh, now we're doing the fight normally. I love the double standard of like parents saying when you like game the entire day. My parents did that as well. I love my parents. Again, I don't have anything against them. They're like right in many regards. But the one regard they're wrong in my opinion, my very personal opinion, is like I'm wasting time playing video games. Dude, like like my dad is like, and my mom are both like people who love to watch TV in the evening hours. Dude, if I sit in front of a TV and socialize with people, that's like more socializing than I do in front of a TV. Doesn't mean it's good or bad, right? Well, more bad than good usually, because let's be real, we could do more productive things sometimes. We all know that, but then let's be real again. And am I more productive if I don't do this? Like on a Tuesday evening? Nah. I could stream like arts and crafts, and I love to do arts and crafts streams. But right now, just grinding. I feel like grinding. And I think that's the most important part. You cannot hold yourself up to like such high standards all the time. Like, oh, I need to do something. No, you don't need to do something. The only things you need to do in this exact order is Eat shit and die. That's like the exact, like, what happens in between. And no, shitting after dying does not count. If you're dead, you're a corpse. You're not you anymore, in my opinion. You're like you have to stop working. Your body is there, but like your you is gone. So I don't count the shitting after dying because of like all of your muscles loosening. I don't count that as like a win for like, hey, you shit yourself. No. Eat shit, die, that order. Oh, the sad song. The sad song plays on the stream. Just kidding. Ember, kill that man. Ember deals as much surf damage as Gyarados did. Is it like stupid to keep Gyarados the surf? Yeah, it is, right? We switched that out for something else. Because you don't need the surf on Gyarados, right? I'm looking forward to Black and White. I don't know if I will look forward to Platinum. We still have not done the decided on the extra challenge for Platinum. Again, like if someone has like a good idea for an extra challenge on Platinum, like in addition to the hardcore Nuzlocke, so we can get angry at Cynthia because she three-shots us, I will be willing to incorporate that. We have decided against Baby Lock. I think also that Gen 4's, like Platinum especially, is bad for Baby Lock. Though we level faster and get on Cynthia's level quicker, like the Baby Lock is just awful because of like how many high evolved Pokemon are there. And like how bad the baby Pokemon in Gen 4 for the most part are. Most of them don't get their second typing, which is good, and like after the first evolution. I'm thinking about not baby locking, but maybe monotyping. I've also looked to the fighting type for the monotype, just to like bounce off what you said earlier with Brilliant Diamond. I also looked at fighting type monologue. That would be something. And would not be overpowered at all. I'm not 100% sure. So I will like still think about the extra challenge on like fucking Plat. I want to do a Wonderlock on maybe. I don't know if you can Wonder Trade still. I don't think you can Wonder Trade still on like X and Y, right? Because I would do a Wonder Trade. A Wonderlock. Or we do a Wonderlock on Scarlet Violet. Depending on how late you get the stuff. The ability to Wonder Trade. Because I don't remember. Looking at my mobile phone just to see who wrote me. Okay. I would also be like, yeah, the thing is like, for example, I would love to do a shiny log because I've never gotten a shiny, but I don't want to waste 8 hours of my time to grind like a shiny starter. Like, I think we have something better to do with our time, right? For like a skin for a Pokemon. I know people love shinies, but it's just a skin. Sorry to say. Like, I love some shinies, but it's the same with like mount grinding in MMOs. You will never see me do that, like an RPG grind a mount. Except if it's like for a big challenge. Then I want to beat the challenge, but not for the mount usually. Like rarely do I like mounts because I don't care how my speed buff looks. I see it very pragmatic in games sometimes. Like if I have like a certain style my character looks like, for example, in World of Warcraft, I ground the Phoenix because my rogue had like the Phoenix claws and stuff like that. So I built like an entire Phoenix-esque set, like a Phoenix-esque brawler. And so I wanted to get the Phoenix to have as a mount, because that fits, right? But rarely I do not care how my speed buff looks. Could be a giant turd for all I care. Same goes with like skins in games. Usually I like the idea of the main hero or like of the main character so much that I do not like to buy skins. There's like very few skins I bought in games. For example, in my League of Legends account, my account was hacked at some point. And the hacker spent riot points and got me like a bunch of skins. And I'm happy to use those. Like he bought me a Kate Hecarim, which was one of the skins I considered buying before I stopped. Because Hecarim was the champ I played most. I'm like a jungler guy, and Hecarim was like one of my favorite ideas. I love mounted combatants, I love fast movement speeds. And I like jungling, so Hecarim was perfect. And I like polearms. Ember's also not leveling really fast, to be honest. But she at least gets stuff done, I feel like. Should we just like to kill some time, do like most favorite, least favorite of like some generations? Like at least design wise, not like competitively, like competitively we'll play into it, but like it's more interesting than like me talking about some random ass bullshit. And I don't want to talk about work. Work is just like I play games tonight, not talk about work. Work is fine. It's fun. Like again, I love my job. I really love my job. I'm very happy with my life in that regard. I found my place in the world, so that's brilliant. But I just don't want to talk about work the entire time, and I cannot talk too much about Pathfinder because some of that, like all of the players have entered new arcs. So if I talk about the arcs, like the players are my viewers sometimes, so I don't want to spoil anything. So, but if you would be interested about our Pathfinder campaigns, then yeah, I'm still thinking about doing the Pathfinder on stream thing, but I need good players for that, and maybe I will take some of my players for like a one shot on stream to like introduce the world, and maybe we are doing some stream Pathfinder. I don't know. Maybe that works, but I don't think they want to be on stream. Maybe, I don't know. And I would like think maybe like that the language barrier, not because of they cannot speak English, they can speak English very well, but of like all of the participants, right? So you forget some words like in Germany or German, like it's a bit bizarre. You're like just forgetting words because you're thinking about the German word and you don't realize you don't remember the English word, and the other way around. It's really, really weird sometimes. Really weird. You're strong? No. No. It is you who will die. So let's do one top and bottom 3 for like every gen, right? I will open it up on the second monitor. So, who do I like in Gen 1 the most? Let's go through. Let's see. Who do I like the most and who do I hate the most? Oh, bro, don't use those attacks. The good thing is, Amber is like short of like one-shotting like Explode as well. Sunshine 1, right? Like, to say about this, I'll say this. I grew up with Gen 1. Like, I watched the very first episode of Pokemon when it aired on German TV. I will heal up, by the way. We are getting low on PP, so yeah, we're doing that. So I have grown up with all these Pokemon. I love most of them, but there's like a few stinkers in Gen 1, like actually stinkers. In hindsight, I don't like when people say Gen 1 had perfect designs and are defending those designs. There's like very many designs that are like meh, especially in hindsight. There's some that are really solid, but some that are like just there. Again, not because they're shit in general, but they're like very boring. One of those designs that I really do not like is, I would say... I'm stupid. I have everything set up, so I just need to press A. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. One of the designs I really do not like, and I mean really, really do not like, is, in theory, I have to say this, and people will hate it, but I really do not like Gengar. Sorry, it's like one of my least favorite designs of Gen 1. I know how much love Gengar is. I know that people like tattoo Gengar on everything, and I think I've like talked about it on stream multiple times. But out of the very like, I know that Gengar is like at least inspired, like it's like different. It looks like a monster, but I just don't like the Pokemon. I'm sorry. It's like It's such a downgrade to Haunter. I'm sorry. Ghastly looks like a ghost. Like, for the time being, like, when we had, like, the more simple designs. Ghastly had, like, those big eyes, and then Haunter went, like, the creepy route, right? With, like, the hands. And then Gengar is, like, I don't know, Clefairy, but with, like, a shit-eating grin, and I don't like that grin. I didn't like it as a kid either, because Gengar... So we had, like... there's, like, a story to that. When we grew up, my brothers and I, we're, like, one of those... we're, like, neighbors, like everyone else, right? Neighbors are a thing that exists sometimes. And one of our neighbors had, like those, like... I don't know, that upper teeth row that is, like, very predominant. So she, like, always looked like, right? And that is fine. Like, I'm not, like, shaming someone because of the appearance. But then, Gengar in Stadium had the defeat animation where it falls over and goes, ah, right? Where it's, like, still grinning, and it looks like my neighbor. It looked like my neighbor, and I did not really like her. So yeah, that's, like, the main story to that. I don't like Gengar. I don't know why. All the other designs I did not like in Gen 1. Very much did not enjoy while looking to the right and seeing it. Ugh. Tangela, dude. What is it? What is Tangela? Like, Tangela has, like, the like, we're talking about, like, Tangela's evolution, Tangrowth later, but, like, Tangela is, like, one of those Pokemon that just looks like ass. It's like, okay, we need some squiggly lines. That's it, right? That's all the process there was. It looks bad. It is a bad Pokemon. It does look bad. It is a Pokemon that you can only get at a very specific spot in the game, and, like, cannot replace any of its, like, competing Pokemon. And I've never had a Pokemon have, like, Rap and Wine Whip as, like, main moves and, like, be like, oh yeah, that's the Pokemon. And I'm like, wait, what? My Bulbasaur learned that. I don't like Tangela. Not at all. And the last one that I love in a game sense, but do not love, absolutely not, in a gameplay sense. And there's, like, many contenders for, like, one of the bottom threes, like, actually. But I do not... I don't know if I can say this. I absolutely do not, and I mean absolutely do not, like fucking Golem. But, like, Golem, I feel like Golem is a contender. So there's, like, this is, like, the problem. So I would say if I have to pick a design that I hate the most, it would be Tangela. I think Tangela looks like ass. The one that is, like, a second would be, like, Gengar. And then we have, like, a bunch of people who are like, oh yeah, they're very close to, like, being on the list, but then again not. For example, Magneton. I like Magneton itself. I like Magnezone more. It's just way better design-wise. I don't like Duck Trio as a design. I don't like Golem as a design. But I'm thinking if I like Seeking less. Because Seeking is legendary as, like, Seeking is the Pokemon that, in my opinion, gets forgotten the most out of Gen 1. Like, I think if you have a design that is like so debated that it's like bad or good, like for example, I would say Muk is also in that category of like very uncreative, but like still like there. But like if you're like still that much debated if the design is good or bad, at least someone talks about you. I think Seeking is so much worse because nobody thinks about Seeking. Because Seeking is so boring. Like, Seeking is one of the most boring designs. It's just a fish. They put a horn on it, gave it like a little vampire tooth. And many people don't even know or remember that Seeking has a vampire tooth. They remember the horn. Sometimes they don't even do that. Like, if someone has like if someone has like a Pokemon thing, tell them to go tell them to draw Seeking. And if they don't remember Seeking, tell them to draw Goldeen and its evolution. And I think they will struggle with Seeking more because Seeking has that weird color palette. It has that weird design change. It has that weird vampire tooth. And the horn on its head is like the most forgettable thing ever. I'm looking through all of the Pokemon right now, and like none of the others are like, oh. Hi, Lorox. So yeah, for me, like my bottom 3 of like Gen 1 would probably be like design wise, I just do not jive with. Yeah, that would be those. Seeking would be 3rd. Like the best of the worst would be Seeking. Because it's just forgettable. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just forgettable. Then Gengar, because I just don't like Gengar. And then like again, the winner of the shit is like Tangela. I just hate Tangela. It looks ass. It's just like it's like I don't know if Jinx and Mr. Mime are good designs, but at least they're like, I don't know, I like them more than I like whatever Tangela is. What is Tangela, dude? I see Tangela and I think like with its like little Yoshi shoes and like the fucking like big eyes between like the blue squiggly lines that a 5-year-old drew, Tangela looks just like, I see Tangela and think ass. That's the problem I have with Tangela. Mr. Mime looks bizarre, but like it's a bizarre Pokemon. I feel like a psychic type, like one of those like a Pokemon that has like psychic powers should like look a bit bizarre and out there, I feel like most of the time. And I think both Mr. Mime and Jinx hit the nail on the head in that regard. Jinx is just like, yeah, Jinx is, I don't know. But isn't Jinx like made after like one of those mountain spirits, and that is like the problem they had when they shipped outside of Japan because everyone said it is blackface? That's pretty much the story behind that, right? But yeah, like Jinx itself is just like, yeah. I don't 100% know that. Like, I would not make like that assumption if it's made up or not. Like, both stories count. They have the women in Japan that literally do that stuff. They're like I don't know what it's called again. I forgot about it. But who do like the big red lips and just like the self tanning and very blonde hair. And I think like if you want to talk blackface is usually not done with like very like platinum blonde hair. That's the thing. But again, I'm not someone who is like I was never the board meeting for that design. And I would not need to know a reason why they would make a Pokemon that has blackface. Like, the idea behind it would be bizarre. Like, why should they make like here's a person with blackface, like, as a monster? Why? Like, that does not ring like 100. Like, I don't see the logic behind it. And that has to go through like literally like testing and like redesigns, because like people in like, you have to remember that we got the second version of Pokemon, because Red and Green did not exist in Europe, and then the trading cards, and then like stuff like that, like the beta designs. So it's gone through so many people, and I've like through so many hands probably, and I would feel hard pressed to say, okay, someone says, oh yeah, we're making a monsters game, let's put like blackface in it. It's like, that's like a very hard sell to me, at least. Playing FF14. I don't know. The thing is, like, the only thing I could do is like more FF14 main quests at the moment, because most of the roulettes I cannot do, because I have not played the storyline. And like, I would do it for nothing except for like maybe leveling like a secondary class up, but oh, Canopy. We could see if we can schedule something. I would need to think when it fits best, because in theory at the moment it's a bit hard. I can give you a better date when I know what happens with my brother. He's at the moment at the hospital, so like tonight, of course not. Like I'm not prepped at all. But we could schedule something, definitely. Like at the moment, my mind's also not like 100% there. I'm a bit preoccupied, but yeah, everything's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know which designs are like back too quickly to the designs. Like, I just do not like Gengar. Can we talk about that? Like, I know how much Gengar is beloved. I know that, like, I have like one good friend, or like one of my best friends, and a work colleague that love Gengar to bits, but I just don't like it. It's just, I don't know, I find it fugly. I think we talked about that last time already. Like, we talked like that I'm not a big Gengar fan. But favorite designs, right? Like favorite designs from like Gen 1. I have like a few. I don't know why I'm healing up, but sure. Let's do like this. Let's see. Richard is like halfway to level up, by the way. And Amber's leveling up quite nicely as well. After the next encounter, we will have her at level 52. So maybe we are clearing Emerald today. I don't know. We have a bit more than an hour. I don't think so, personally. The good thing about this is like Final Fantasy XIV is less of a JRPG, but the bad thing is no. We can probably talk about that. I want to do like a few things of like rereading up, so I can talk about like at least talk about a bit about the world, because I have like skipped a few story beats, to be honest. The last expansion, like in terms of story, was not like the best for me. So I think MSQ, like main story quest line, I have not skipped at all. I think I've streamed every part of the MSQ, except for like the very first parts. Yeah, I get that. But you don't like the story, right? Yeah, I get that. I would need to prep like also like some slides and stuff like that. So we have actually like this time I'm a bit better prepped. Like that is like something I realized from last episode. I was not as good, as well prepped as I thought I would be. But yeah. So, favorite Gen 1 designs. I'm a bit boring with Gen 1 designs, probably. So my favorite designs of Gen 1 are like, and I'm not taking, I would say this, my favorite design is not my favorite Pokemon. So I'm a bit like different there. The coolest designs of Gen 1, or my favorite designs of Gen 1, are probably, I would say, Nidoking. I love our short king. He's like 1 meter 50 centimeters. I think I would take Rhydon in and Scyther. I think those three are my favorite. I don't know. I love them all. Sandslash and Sandshoe are like my favorite like line, but I think the other just look like a tad cooler. Usually the story is alright, but the way characters are portrayed and act annoys me. Yeah, the thing is like when they start to become like anime protags, you know. Like, oh, we're quirky and everyone is happy. It's like, can get annoying. They're acting very like unnatural, is what it is. Not how normal people would act. Let's see. Rock Smash. Mark Punch. Tentacle should like get close to actually oh my god. Should get close to actually like hurt explode more and more. So that is great. Your phone is acting up on PC. What? Fly down. Tentacruel has like 3.5 levels to go. Richard is short of becoming the master of the universe. Richard is like 55 2/3, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah, okay. That's more like it. Now I get it. The storms. You don't need to be sorry. I just didn't understand it. Like it's on my end. My brain's not working proper. Move, fly up to Fortree City. I think we get 53 on Amber this attempt. Of the 2 chuckle fucks. This is such a good grind spot, by the way. We have so much money, we can basically get a bunch of TMs now. We can basically customize our team. That is great. And as you can see, next level up, Ember can potentially one-shot people. Which is great, because with her speed, we get to a point where she can actually hurt the Magneton as well. So if we set up that this one correctly, we can get the one-shots out before the Magneton acts, which is what I want to achieve. Just so we don't risk a Thunderbolt and crit, and then I'm sorry, and then I'm angry, and then I scream and slam my desk. Venusaur Blastoise look really cool. Like many of the Gen 1 Final Evolutions look really cool. Like if we go through them, we can quickly go through them because it's like 150 things. It's like the Bulbasaur line is like a very cool evolution line. You like, I feel like with like Rhydon and Rhyhorn, like those two, which were like the first designs, right? You saw like the idea of evolution, and then you see the Bulbasaur line, and like all of the 3 starter lines, right? But Bulbasaur, I think especially, we see an evolution of like the Pokemon happening like step by step. You have like Bulbasaur, then you have like Ivysaur. Ivysaur is getting bigger, a bit wider, but also has like the leaves already, like the plant on the back has like a bit like grown, it turns slowly pink, and then like with a Venusaur you have like basically like a giant flower. Yeah, exactly. He's like chonky. He became chonky. It's like you see like a baby turning teen or like young adult and then turning like old, right? That's what I get from like Ivysaur, from the Venusaur line, or Bulbasaur. With Charmander to Charizard, it's like the only thing that annoys me is like how the middle stage looks so different color-wise. You see Charmander, and then you see like Charmeleon, and it goes to like that red, which I actually like. I like Charmeleon's red. And then it goes to like, and then it goes to Charizard, and I think Charizard is alright. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like the coolest design ever, right? But I think like, I see why people think it looks cool. It's a dragon. Dragons are always cool. Like, dragons are cool by like, for many people by default. So yeah, I would see why people think Charizard is cool. But then you have like my favorite like Kanto starter line, which is like Squirtle. Then turns into like Wartortle, and I don't know why Wartortle has like that weird design change, as if they didn't know how middle stage of that evolution line looked. Because Wartortle just has like those wings on the ears and like the fluffy tail, and I do not know why that happens. Because like Blastoise, and that is like the weird thing, like Blastoise design wise, the only thing I would say I don't like about Blastoise is like it has like no similarity to like the other two lines, to the other two mons, except for like one thing, and that is color, and that it is a turtle, right? Because it looks so different. It's like way more chunky, which is what I like. I like the chunky boys. Like I find it cool when they're like, when the Pokemon become massive. But like design wise, it looks like very different. It has like a very different shell. It has like very different like how it acts. It has nothing from like the previous evolutions except for color that it takes over. Because even the ears are different. Like everything is different on Blastoise. That's like the weird thing. But it's not a thing that I would say is like horrible. I love Blastoise. Again, probably my favorite of the three Kanto starters. Then you have like other lines, right? Then we go to like the Butterfree line. I think the Butterfree line is fine by itself. I think like I like the color change of like Caterpie going into like the cocoon and coming out like purple instead of like green again. And like Butterfree for like very simple, like, oh, we want a butterfly Pokemon. So we have like this giant goober, right? He's like a little guy. But the one I prefer more is the Beedrill line. I love the Beedrill line. I love like how Weedle goes into the cocoon and Kakoona's head is already like starting to become bee-like. It's very different to Metapod in that regard. And then I like Beedrill. Though it's scary that Beedrill is just like 1 meter and something. It's giant. Beedrill is half my height. It's like crazy. It's like huge. It's not a small bee. Then you see like the Pidgey line. The Pidgey line, right? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't hear that, but sure. You do you, Rene. The Pidgey line is like... It feels a bit uninspired, to be honest. Like, I like the hairdo that the line gets, but it's like bird, 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 right? It doesn't have like such a coolness factor, in my opinion. that the what's it called? Sparrow line gets, right? Spearow. Because those two Pokemon evolve from like very like rough bird to like fucking vulture. I like the idea of that. Like that giant ass bird with a giant bill. I like that. Has like a bit of an intimidating factor. I don't feel like about that with Pidgeot. Yeah, Pidgeot. Oh, Richard is 56. Shit. That's bad. So who do we level? It would be Kermit, right? If yeah, I think most of those I would take into my list as well. I think I like the idea of Nidorino to Nidoking. I like that very much when it gets bipedal. I just don't like... I'm also not a Golem enjoyer. Like I like Graveler more than Golem. Because it looks just more badass. Like Stone Dude turns into Stone Dude, turns into whatever the fuck Golem is. I think they could have made Golem only worse if they said, okay, this guy is getting like a face, like a human face. That pops out like a dude. If we're faster, yeah, we are faster. That's good. We can double surf. Double surf, baby. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I nearly mispressed the button. Oh, Jesus. That would have killed Ember. We are switching the moves there. Holy shit. Just double serve that, yeah. So I like the Ettins line as well. I like Arbok, but I don't know. But Arbok is like very simple in design. I like the simpleness of like the snake, you know. I find Sandslash cool. I find Sandslash very cool. Again, he's my boy. I find Nidoking I don't find cool. I find Nidoking borders on like weird, but like I will quickly go through those like that I find cool. Nidoqueen is like the tits are weird. Nidorino I like. Nidoking I like. Clefairy and Clefable I do not like. Ninetales I find very cool. Why are we dealing so little damage to Exploud now? Why is Ember dealing so little damage all of a sudden? When she was with Richard, she like nearly like took most of the health. That's why we said it's like she's like already better than like Gyarados. Did I change something? No, I did not. So yeah, where was I? Then I have, where was I? I find, Jigglypuff I do not find cool at all, the Jigglypuff line. Golbat, I like the design of, but I don't find it cool. It has like that ooh factor to me, right? Why am I dealing so little damage all of a sudden? Yeah, the Gloom line, like in general, both Gloom lines, like even the later one with like, well, I find, yeah, I think, let's say liked. Liked is better. I think liked is better, right? Let's say liked is better. I think that's fairer because I used like, okay, these are my favorite designs and then these are my least favorite. So yeah, let's say liked. Because cool, there's like a few cool ones, but like there's many I like. For example, like I with like I mean like everything that I would give like more than a 7 out of like maybe a 7 out of 10 and above, right? That is something I like. Right? Because 5 is like average. And like to use is of course like a different beast entirely. Like if we say what do I want to use in Gen 1, dude, this would be like so different to me. But yeah, like which do I find cool as well? Or which do I, let's say I like, not find cool, but like Parasect I do not find any way, like Parasect I'm very neutral on. I find it a bit creepy, but other than that, Venomoth, it's cute, but it's not like we haven't seen Venomoth and Venonat for like 6 or 7 generations in a Pokemon game. It's crazy. I think the last time we had them was Fire Red and Leaf Green, or was it Gen 4? It could be Gen 4. But after that, we've never seen a Venonat or Venomoth, which is crazy to me. Because I think Venomoth and Venonat look so good. Like, they're not the best designs, but they look like iconic. Yeah, but it's a game you can it's not the first time that they've buffed the stats of Pokemon. Like, between gens. Pelipper, for example, they've buffed. Just as an example. So like those stats are never set in stone in my opinion. They can change those. I would also not like complain about patching Pokemon stats, to be honest. But hey, it's Game Freak. We don't want to learn Hydro Pump. I like normal ones well enough just because I like to have like a limited arsenal of like that I can plan around. I like the planability of a normal Nuzlocke sometimes. I see the appeal of like randomized as well. Again, I want to do randomized at some point, but I just also like the idea of like, oh yeah, you have this set of Pokemon. I see that argument as well, yeah. But like I find it fun how like different people who are good at like the Nuzlocke in a certain region, and like people who are just like barely hanging on, how different they play those Pokemon. For example, I play Breloom very for like people who are like min-maxing Nuzlockes. Breloom is like very, very, very suboptimal that I have. But I cannot make that. That's like the thing. I cannot make the. Okay, that's half a HP. What the fuck is going on here? I cannot make the Breloom optimal because I don't get. Was it Spore? The one that like instantly puts to sleep, because that's how you like. If you do an optimized Breloom, very optimized, you would put like Spore on it. Spore, Leech Seed, and then you put like 2 attacking moves on it. Probably like Mega or Giga Drain and then like Brick Break. But we cannot get Spore. Spore is gone. Because we have not leveled up Shroomish to level 40 something. Because the last move Shroomish learns is Spore, and that is like so good. Spore is such a good move. And I forgot about that. But like Breloom carried us so much, so I'm not even mad. But yeah, it's like definitely like I see the point of like most of them feeling samey. But that's why I try not to look at like Nuzlocke tier lists. The problem is like some Pokemon you just realize like by playing that they're like so much better. Like I don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that Swampert fucking like kills in this gen. If you have played this gen one time, you want to have Swampert as your like starter. It's a good water type, it's a good ground type, and there's no grass type trainers. Not a single one. Like, of course, there's Aroma Ladies that are the NPCs in the wild, but if we're talking about important battles where like switching out is like actually a factor, then like there's none that counters Swampert. There's like the only one is like Solrock in like the 7th gym with like Sunny Day, Solar Beam, which we looked up after we killed the gym leader. But like, if you surf before that in a double battle with both the Pokemon, you win. What else? Oh, that was a crit. Holy shit. I could do that as well, but I still have, in theory, I still have like 2 Nuzlockes that I have not done yet to like the end, which is like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, like one of those each, like in my case, Shield and Violet, because I've wiped on those on hardcore Nuzlockes and I want to do those. But I just want to like play a bit of like chill Pokemon and just do like hardcore Nuzlockes of like every gen. So I just have done them on stream and then like I can do some other stuff. I just wanna chill a bit, actually. Like I was thinking about doing randomizer, but if I do randomizer, then I would do it last, because there's like so much we have like I have not like done with like hardcore Nuzlocke. I wanted to like do extra challenges on top of that, like how we did with Soul Silver back in the day, like 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now? No, 2 years ago. Where we did the queue log, where we where like Tadrin said, oh yeah, let's do like a queue of Pokemon and you have to use every member in the queue one after the other. I think that was kind of fun, though frustrating at the start. But like once you got into the hang of it, it was like a very fun challenge, because I used Pokemon I've never used. And so that is how you use like new Pokemon, right? You force yourself to use them. But like there's, for example, the problem I wanted to do for Platinum, Horsey. Horsey's good. Like Kingdra is good. Can you get Kingdra without trading? I don't think so, right? With like, yeah, but randomized is like the problem. Like, I feel like randomized is like not 100% reflective of the game, because like, so for example, if I play a randomized Nuzlocke of, say, Platinum, right? Every Pokemon can be in there, and like everything is like the problem I have with that, in theory, is like, for example, the gym leaders are not representative of like what they actually are, right? Because they're also randomized. If you randomize the gym leaders, that is. If you randomize only the encounters you have in the wild, then I would be like, yeah, but I feel like, yeah, exactly. That's like the thing, right? Because like I would if I would do randomizer, then I would probably only randomize the Pokemon I can catch, just so it's like different, right? So the routes are different. Because the only thing I do not like about Platinum is like Platinum has like the problem that at the start you have I have not checked the randomizer settings up to this point, no. But I know that you can randomize everything. You can like randomize that your team is randomized every fucking time you start a battle, for example. Like I know that. Like I've seen randomizer runs. Like the thing is that I have like with the randomizers is like I want to like play the game with the strategy, like with like the strategy of like being able to plan, and then do a randomizer after the fact, just to like see, okay, what happens, right? So like I just want to do both. Did I just drive past them? Yeah. No, you cannot randomize everything with one button. That's not what I'm implying. The thing is, again, I'm not saying I don't want to do a randomizer. I'm just saying I don't know if I want to do the normal runs first, because there's no reason like I'm not running away. I'm not like on a timer, right? So I can just like play through the gens. I think it's like not like for the people, because I know that I have like some people here who are like never, for example, see like Gen 6, 7, 8. Like not even 5. And 5 in my opinion is one of the best gens in Pokemon ever. The thing is that like I would love to do a normal run, just so like showcase a bit like, oh, this is that game. And just showcase a bit of like the Pokemon, because I also want to do it and then like randomize at some point. Like I would be absolutely willing to do a randomizer. So we have 2 Pokemon left. explode. Michelle. Good old Michelle, dude. Our first lady. Michelle the goat. Do I need more money? Like, actually, do I need more money? Because I don't think so. We will see the first battle, how it goes, and if it goes horribly, we will switch over to Mystic Water for Swampert. But yeah, like randomizers are definitely on the table. No. We switch that over. Like this. Uh-oh. I would need to see about that. I don't like... I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Yeah, but I would play ROM hack, like, again, after the fact. So I hear, like, people saying, like, Emerald Kaizo and, like, Infinite Fusion, I heard, like, are also some of the best. Infinite Fusion would be interesting to just see. It's bad that Michelle, by the way, does not have any possibility to fight back. I do not like that. Yeah, I mean that is also what I heard. Like, there's also like the Emerald one, like what's it called, like Modern Emerald or whatever. The one that like adds the special split, special physical split and stuff like that. And I said I don't want to do that for the stream right now. Again, ROMhacks are on the table, but not like as the first run of the game. I'm thinking about if we do a sleep talk still. I like that the ROM hacks like add later types, like absolutely. The thing is how much damage does Mud Slap do? Like, actually, it won't do that much damage, right? Oh, Jesus! I underestimated the Mud Slap. The problem I have right now is that I don't want to use Earthquake. Because if Earthquake happens and we have like a bad like RNG on our Pokemon, then we are like fucked. Like absolutely. And I know Michelle is like, dude, what do we do? Let's give Kermit Mystic Water, yes. I think that we have more than enough money. I want to see if I can actually two-shot the clowns back there. Like, I would love to see, like, some of the ROM hacks, but again, like, not now. Maybe I changed my mind in the meantime, but, like, I want to go to at least Gen 5. With Gen 6, I'm not 100% sure what we do. If I play it on the original hardware, or if I play it on my uncle's 3DS. Quote unquote. Maybe not quote. Michelle is so fast, but that explode is like hard counter to my life, dude. Gabby and Ty, yeah, come on, next one. It's so annoying that we have so much attack and I cannot use the Earthquake. Because we have so little defense, 69 by the way, nice. That we just get fucked over. What do we do for the training? Is there a rest TM? TM44, Bulbapedia. I think I got the no, I taught the rest one. Shit. Is there a possibility to teach sleep talk again? Is there a move to it all? Da. Fortree City. If we still have the tutor, I would try to teach our Explode something else. This is all not very good. Where's the move, tutor? Are you here? Secret basement. Of course, out of all the houses I go to, the last one it is, right? Right in front of the gym. Apparently not. Huh? Oh, there's another one, of course. No. Okay, we have a sleep talk. We have sleep talk, sir. So we can teach sleep talk to explode. We can't forget sleep talk for the time being. Yeah, I can buy 10 TMs here. We're getting 4,000 coins. Just so I Explode can use different moves. I did forget that soundproof exists. No, I don't want double team. Thank you. I want... This is flamethrower. Yes. A fire move in this generation. Bag. Flamethrower. And we forget sleep talk. Let's do this, this, and this for the time being. So we don't need to use Earthquake. Earthquake will kill our beautiful girl. So we don't want to kill our beautiful girl. Brother. Holy shit. Michelle just breathing fire, dude. Holy fuck. Why does it already... Like, does it deal more damage if... Probably, right? It deals more damage on single targets, probably, right? I want to see how much Michelle as an Explode has a special attack. What does Pokelink say? Pokelink says she nearly has the same special attack, dude. I'm thinking about getting rid of Rest and Sleep Talk. I know I used Rest for her because Explode is kind of tanky, but not as tanky as I thought. Okay, why not? What did they do? I get that, yeah. I've grown a bit past the entire watching old games stuff. I don't know why. It's just, I feel like I've grown a bit past the entire phase of like, oh, I want to see game X that is like 20 years old. I know that like playing old games at retro is like also a very big thing because many of the people who watch content nowadays have never had like any of the older consoles, and there's like an entire like treasure trove of good games that are like in there, right? That they've never experienced, that they could never experience. So I understand why retro gaming is like something for someone, but since I've been there, and I'm not like a guy who's like a nostalgia whore who's like, oh, I want to live my childhood again. I mean, like, yeah, I get that. People like to pick the bad games. Like, Angry Video Game Nerd did that back in the day too. Just like, so... I mean, that was his entire thing, right? But the problem with, like, AVGN is... or, like, the thing with AVGN is he grew a bit past that. And it makes content, right? Shitty games make content. Like, for them, it's that livelihood. Like, I had that, like, yesterday. I talked about that. Like, I get why those people are doing it. It's not that I say, oh, it's good that they're doing it. But I get why they do it. There's, like, some content that I just do not like to watch. Like, it's just, like... It's not like my content, right? Yeah, I wanted to ask you what you are playing on stream because I saw your Discord post and I was like, oh, what are you playing? But I forgot to ask, to be honest. Like, I'm a bit ditzy at the moment. I don't know why. I'm like very forgetful. I hope I don't die. Oh, that is cool. I haven't played it as well. I also wanted to play it actually at some point. Flamethrower. Let's use Flamethrower before something bad happens. Michelle level 50. Nice. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Depending how well the farming goes and if I don't fuck up movement so often, There is a slight chance we're doing Elite Four today. And then we're just crackling up and doing Steam as well. Again, if I see the goal in like half an hour, then like I say, okay, we're pushing through. Because the Elite Four does not take that long. And if we wipe, we wipe. Meh. Or we do it tomorrow with a fresh stream. Like that is like that. But then I will only do the Pokemon stuff and then head off. Because I didn't want to stream tomorrow. The next stream day would have been Friday, but I want to get this over with. Then on Friday we see what we play. I had like maybe a pillar stream, so we get back into the game. So we just get through it. Like, not because I like. That sounds wrong. That sounds like I play it because I have to play it. That's not the reason. Because I want to get through it. I want to see the story unfold. But like for like RPGs, I need to have like be in the right headspace. Yeah, but sometimes you just need a good like you just need good quests to keep you hooked, right? Like sometimes awful combat can also be a bit fun if you can like work around it and abuse it a bit. It's like fun to me. Like I love janky games sometimes, not always, sometimes. Like I need to be in that again right headspace. We could also do like Drunk Euro Truck on Friday, but I don't think I want to do Drunk Euro Truck on Friday because I have a Pathfinder. Yeah, I have a session on Saturday. What fucking like Christmas song is playing in the background? To be honest, at the moment, like on hiatus and planning, that's the thing. Like I was like, I don't know what happened to time. To be honest, like I have to be like 100% like clear on that. After I did like my exams, somehow like half a year has passed, and that's like a bit like. Like, I have, like, the general stuff planned, but, like, I don't know. I cannot tell you. It just wasn't on my radar. I just realized when I said it, like, right now that I said I was going to do that. But I don't know. Like, actually, I don't know. Bro, that explode, dude. Why does it survive with 1 HP? The good thing is they're nearly the same level. After the next fight, Michelle and Kermit will be doing stuff. I have like an idea for the starter for the next game because I maybe do not want to do a classic starter. I know that it's like a bit contradictory to what nice Ethan. Yeah. To what I said earlier with like I don't wanna like I want to have the original experience. But I don't know. I also want to do Wonderlock for one of the gens, right? But I do not know as well, because I like the RPG at the moment that I still have running. I cannot tell you. The problem is The RPG I have, like as the CRPG, I'm playing that, is still like Pillars 2, but I haven't played it in so long. But Pillars is good. The problem is not that Pillars is bad. The problem is that I just don't find the motivation. I do not know what it is with Pillars 2 that I just sit there and say, oh, nah. And Pillars 2 is like the perfect game for me. As I said, I love pirates. I love like sea settings. I love CRPGs. It's the perfect game, and I do not know why I don't want to play it. I don't get it. I don't get myself in that regard, actually. It's frustrating me in some points. Like, I said in front of the PC. For me, Rogue Trader would probably be perfect, yeah. The problem is, with RPGs, which I love to play, is like, I like to have them, like, to play them tactically and, like, on higher difficulties. But that makes them also take, like, sometimes 100 hours. And so, like, that is a long time. Like, we get, like, round about 2 to 3 streams a week out of 4 hours. Let's say, like, let's be real. Like, if I don't have something like today where my brother get hospitalized and I need to go to him, like, I want to see him, I stream for like 4 hours 2 to 3 times a week. Usually, I try to at least. Sometimes I have like a long Sunday, like this Sunday where I stream 8 hours. That I have as well. But like, let's say like it averages out at like 10 hours a week. That's 10 weeks. That's 2 months of like one game. And yes, I can stop in the meantime, but I'm like one of those people who actually likes to like play only one game, which is why I haven't played anything else than Pokemon the last few weeks. Because now I'm this far and I don't want to stop. Then there's like 2 possibilities that... Yeah, that's like what I'm thinking. That's like the main problem. It's like the length is the problem. Because again, we're not like on the run. We have all time in the world. I don't need to do stuff. But like there's like, for example, there's like, which is why we're doing like a bit of like stuff from the bucket list right now, where we are like playing Pokemon, which I said a year and a half ago, yeah, we're playing Emerald at some point. Where we're like doing a bit of like bucket list stuff, because the only game that... Why do I have a Primeape in my party all of a sudden? What the fuck happened there? Well, it will be fine. It switches back probably to Swampert, right? Apparently not. With this looks so bizarre with the Primeape. I don't even know you can get a Mankey in this one, but sure. So the only game that comes out is like in October, so we have like more than a month. I think it was October where like Digimon Time Stranger comes out. So that's the only one, and the problem with that is it's an RPG again. So I want to get like 2 or 3 things off my bucket list. Again, we have like a few started games, but we have gotten rid of like a bunch of like a few. Again, with Emerald, it was like the itch to play Pokemon. That was the main thing, just itch to play Pokemon and to finally do the Emerald run. Where then we've beaten Robobeat on stream, which I had on my list. Cyberpunk we haven't gotten further, and I still need to play Phantom Liberty. I haven't gotten to that as well. But I stopped playing Cyberpunk when like somehow OBS started chugging with the stream, and I need to figure out why it happened. I know why it happens now, but like, yeah. Like the only game I want to like actively play on stream is like Digimon. Because as much as I would love to play Battlefield on stream, if I'm just sitting there for a few rounds and just like talk shit, right? I realized that when I use like a plugin on OBS. It's called good question what it's called. It's a I just googled basically like OBS multi-stream plugins, and then it's like by Sora Yuki. By this person online. It was like a GitHub page. It's like a Japanese streaming tool for like usually used by VTubers, but you can basically put like a stream target on there and have like a secondary streaming address with a you get basically an overlay for another like streaming address as your target, and then you can just do the entire setup stuff. Yeah, I just like said I'm not doing Kick. Yeah, I heard of Item, Item, whatever, that multi-stream plugin. I just like stick to YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, like I just like stick with those two. I don't want to do Kick as well. So, Flamethrower, Surf. So I don't think in 50 minutes that both of them will be leveled, so... Yeah, but on Kick there's like literally like P words and I don't... like that's my big problem I have right now. The people on Kick sometimes are horrible. There's like bad people on like Twitch as well, but like there's like some people doing like really like actual bad shit. That's like why I like... The problem is Kick has like now that like already like gotten that like reputation of the home for the people who got kicked out of Twitch because they were like not clean enough. And I know that like some people like edgy content, but I don't know. Like I don't want like regardless of the fact that I would have to do a third stream target, and I don't want to find out how much I can like use my bandwidth necessarily, because of for me like Twitch and YouTube is enough at the moment. So yeah, not saying that it's bad, like everyone who's on Twitter on Kick is bad or something like that. It's like also that fact. Like I've considered Kick, like definitely. There's like more than like people like there's people who are streaming like to 5 services, right? Yeah, which is why I have like actually considered to like going like at some point going like full YouTube. Because Google is like an evil, like that sounds bad, but like I'm not like saying like Google is like shit in every regard, but like it's like an evil, you know. Like, you know what you get with Google. You just don't talk about certain stuff in the first 50 minutes and then you're free to go, right? The problem I have with like YouTube, however, is like their ad policies. Like the ad policies on YouTube are ass. I'm sorry. I know I don't make friends with that, but like the problem I have with that is like I was on like literally on my work PC today, right? And that does not have an ad blocker for whatever reason. I don't know why my company does not use ad blockers. I'm sorry to say. The thing is, like, most of my viewers I have on YouTube for whatever reason. Like, when I do Sunday streams, like, I have, like, 30 people watching. I don't know why. Yeah, that is bad. That is true as well. Yeah, yeah, I agree on that one. But, like, what I want, like... What I find super bizarre is I was on my work, like, PC today. And we open up because we needed to, like, I wanted to show my apprentice, one of my apprentices. I wanted to show them, like, a video. And, like, the first thing that popped up on YouTube is, like, a mobile ad of a game where you see, like, cat hands and, like, the cat sticking a knife and a fork into, like, the eye and throat of the woman. And I'm like, how is this, like, allowed? Why is this allowed? This cannot be allowed. You cannot do this. Like, you cannot have, like, unrestricted, like, bullshit like this. Because you saw blood and everything, right? It's like actually like a CG generated woman that bleeds and stuff like that. I don't know why you do that. Like, with that, I just, like, in that regard, I just do not like what YouTube is doing. Like, every platform has its, like, benefits and, like, subtractors. That is a really nice thing. Just having, like, a week off, I need to, like, still see tomorrow when I get to work. I need to see when how many weeks I have of vacation left. Because I think I have, like, a week and a half or more. And I still have, like, so many, like, hours that I can, like, that I worked overtime. That I have basically a week and a half of, like, overtime. So if everything works badly, I need to get off work again earlier today because I wanted to see my brother. But, like, if everything, like, looks like it, I said, I'm not 100% sure if I keep that promise, but I am thinking about doing a 3-week vacation. And we are using those 3 weeks to do a few things. To finish some unsolved games, mainly, and, like, other stuff. For example, I have, like, a non-assembled 3D printer upgrade for my 3D printer next to me, and I have that since July, and I wanted to build it on stream, and I haven't done that. That would be, like, a project for next week, actually. Like, just a stream of me building stuff. Okay. We are nearly at 4 hours. Not 4 hours, 3 hours. 3 hours, sorry. I would do it like this. I would now for the last 10 minutes. So we have, like, 2 rotations. Nice, grats. We have, like, 2 runs that we do with the camera people here. We have like basically, like, sacked everything the TV studio has. The goal would be that tomorrow, and I say it again, we're doing the Elite 4 tomorrow. I didn't want to stream tomorrow, but I will. Elite 4 tomorrow. And we do the... yeah, Elite 4 and... and Steven. So prep, Elite 4, Steven, right? We just need to level like 1 or 2 levels, but I want to go prepped into the Elite 4. I just want to have like the team set up properly. Everyone like be on their best behavior, you know. The moves that I want to have for the Elite 4. Stuff like that. So then tomorrow, we just can have like a smooth sailing stream. It will not be a long stream tomorrow. Again, I would say that. We're doing only that. The only thing I would be willing to do if we do anything else would be maybe some creative stuff. I have a lot of like 3D print minis to do still that I need to like prepare because I have like a subscription going and I need to make like 70 minis in just a few days, so yeah. I love that it's like chill music and then they go with Lavender Town. Okay, it's the better one. Not the Lavender Town. the super creepy Lavender Town, I say, before it turns creepy. Let's see. But no, it's Gold and Silver Lavender Town. So Michelle has now as good of an attack as she has a special attack due to EVs. So that is fine. So she's a split attacker now. She's not that slow either. We just need to see what other move we give Michelle. I was thinking about Hyper Beam at some point, but the problem with Hyper Beam is just the 10% miss chance. I don't trust that. Or we keep the rest as like a backup heal. So that if something cannot kill us quick enough, we get a full heal. After the next fight, maybe both of them turn 54. If both of them turn 54, I will stop after that rotation. Then we have like 2 full levels to level with both of them. It's fine. Because then we can do something else, which is like not give the experience share. Because they're like equal on level. This should put Michelle over level 54, over to 54, yeah. And if that works and kills, which it did not, fuck you. Bang, 54, 54. That is a good point to stop. Okay. We go there. We are doing Poke Center. we're doing one more thing. Because before I forget it, it's two more things actually. Pokemon Fly. If I get a Master Ball, I will catch a Rayquaza. Just to have it. I don't think any numbers match. Nope. And how about we see... if we get Mirage Island, again, I will freak out. Okay, then we save here so we don't forget it tomorrow. Do this. Okay, anyway. We are going now. I will head off. Tomorrow we will be finishing the game. Then I don't know if we do it stream on Friday. Otherwise, I will tell you. Like, literally. So I will head off now. See you around. Thank you for watching. I know grinding is not the most interesting, but we can talk about shit. And I'm not, like, distracted usually. Just confused. So, anyway. So with that Lumio's theme in the background, we will head off. I wish you the best. See you around. And goodbye.